Hello, Simon. How are you doing?
Hi, good to be with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the interview. And my first question is about the merger between British and Iberia. After 1.5 years, how do you evaluate this merger? It has been good for the company?
Yes, it has. As you know, about a bit over 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, British Airways and Iberia became acquired by International Airline Group, IAG. Since then, both airlines still continue to operate, and our vision is that we will always have the two airlines. British Airways and Iberia are very strong at different things. And Iberia, of course, a well-known airline here in Brazil as well. And since then, we've been able to make a number of synergies, and we had promised the financial markets some savings, and we have delivered more than enough savings. So we're very happy about the way it's going, and we're going to keep going. And British Airways and Iberia get closer together and keep delivering more things for our customers. I think that's very important. Benefits for our customers.
And what about the system programs between British and Iberia? Was it a difficult process or not, or a normal process?
No, it's been fairly straightforward. I mean, a lot of airline systems remain with each of the airlines. So generally, it's been fine. Yeah, I mean, I think the very, very high price of fuel and oil is something that really hurts airlines all around the world. And British Airways is no different. That has made it much more difficult than ever before for airlines to make profit. I'm glad to say British Airways is still a profitable airline, so we're somehow surviving the high fuel prices. But it doesn't look like they're going away. I think they're here to stay.
Okay. And talking about the frequencies between London and Brazil, you increased the weekly flights between Rio and London from
3 to 6.
To 6. Yeah. And how is this frequency doing?
Yeah, so we've been growing our number of seats into Brazil for over a year now. Well, first thing we did was we grew the number of seats into Sao Paulo by disconnecting Buenos Aires from Sao Paulo. And the second thing we've done is increase the number of seats into Rio de Janeiro. Both of them going very well. I've got to say the demand from Brazil has been tremendous. And also for Rio, big demand from people in Europe to travel to Rio. So we're very pleased about that, and we're seeing very strong growth, and we're seeing very full flights. And strong growth, full flights generally is good news for the airlines.
And do you intend to start new flights to other cities in Brazil?
Yeah, we haven't got any plans to at the moment. I think we want to make sure we consolidate the growth that we've already put in to Brazil, and we're kind of happy with those schedules. Yeah, I think the Brazilian market is as important as it's ever been. We've got very few markets in the world we're seeing the amount of growth that we're getting out of Brazil. And we're seeing this real interest in travelling, and I think you've created millions of new people who are now travellers. There's a lot of places to travel to, a lot of exciting places, and I'm really pleased that a lot of Brazilians are saying to us that Europe is high on their list and they want to come to the UK, and they want to come to France and Italy and Spain and all of those wonderful places to visit. And I think what is also important in Brazil is that people expect to get a good service, and they're prepared to pay for a good service. You know, they're very discerning shoppers, Brazilians, and we like that because British Airways is famous for its good service. So this is a great market for us.
And what are the latest news about the products investments?
Yeah, well, we've been investing very heavily, and in fact we're investing almost $8 billion over a 5-year period in new aircraft, new seats. We're putting new seats into our first class that is flying to Sao Paulo, very popular with the Paulistanas, of course, who love first class. And we're investing more money in the food we have on board, the lounges we have at the airports. We've got to make sure that British Airways is always seen as a top airline. And if you're going to remain a top airline, you have to keep investing money.